Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carol Cortez. First name Carol, last name Coates. I spell it for you because I'm also on Facebook. I publicly listed two presentations I gave on investing in corporate stocks, Simplified. Well, the title of this presentation is called Saving Money Successfully Simplified. Well, I, like everyone else, started working in New York City. I started working, and I found that in a short time that I was spending my paycheck as fast as I was getting it, and finding myself without money to pay for my food for the week, my transportation, and also, most importantly, for my rent. And I knew that something had to change, and forget about the fact of trying to save. So, nonetheless, I decided I needed a strategy to make it work better for me, getting an income and working with using it. Nonetheless, through the years, I've been pretty good with doing that after I developed my strategy. The one thing I want to emphasize is that not only did I learn for myself, but I also taught my three sons. They wanted to work at a young age. They wanted to do little side things. It's nice having your own income. And so I told them that they could do that only under one condition, and that is that they write up a budget before getting the money for working. And also, including writing up a budget, they had to open up a savings account. And they had to show me their budget before they got their pay. And they had to put a certain amount money down on the budget that they were going to put into their savings account. Well, fast forwarding to today, I think I've done pretty well with my savings and using the money for enjoying life, taking care of my financial responsibilities, and also vacationing. It's so much fun to vacation. Nonetheless, I've done a pretty good job. And my sons, using the same method that I taught them of writing up a budget, knowing how you want to spend your money before you get it, not after you've used it. And they've done pretty well too, all three of them, and I'm very proud of them. Likewise, I'm hoping that whatever I share with you, that you can grasp it, put it to practice, and make it work for you. Like I told them, the first thing you want to do is you want to write up a budget. And when you write up that budget before you get your paycheck, you really want to be firm in your commitment to saving. You can't just say, I'm going to do it, and then you don't. You have to commit to it. It's for your benefit. We work on a job, or maybe we're entrepreneurs and earn an income from that. Whatever the way you get your income, it's important that you set aside a certain amount of money for yourself. Put it in your savings and watch it grow. And as it's growing, be committed about watching it grow. And then after it's stacked up to a certain amount, make a wise decision on how you're going to use it. I wrote down a few notes to help me to stay on track with the information that I want to share with you. There's many different strategies on how you can save, practice saving your money, taking a certain amount of your money and put it into a savings account. And I'm going to have some elementary ones initially, and then I'm going to have some more creative ideas later on in this series. Like I said, you're going to have to commit. That's so important. In your heart and in your mind, you want to commit that you're going to save this money. And it might vary in the amount that you save from time to time, but the commitment has to remain the same. You can save more as you earn more, and you can don't work at saving less. You want to keep it a practice. Now, with writing up a budget, it's such an easy thing to do. Some of you may already know how to do that. And if you wait with me and be patient with me as I bring others up to speed, that would be helpful. We all have our monthly expenses, such as paying your rent, paying your car insurance, your health insurance, your life insurance, food shopping, electric bills, electric services that you have to pay for, etc. Well, I wrote up an example of a budget, and I'm going to show that to you. After you make your list, and clearly write it down as a list, keep it simplified so that you can follow it without intimidating yourself. After you've written down your budget list, you want to total it up so you can see your total expenses for that pay period. After you total it up, you want to deduct those total expenses from your pay that you're expecting during your pay period. And you want to see what's the balance of the money that remains so that you will know how much money you have for other expenses or treats or for savings. Now, I hope you can see this clearly. If you can, I hope you can enlarge that and see it clearly. It's a budget. Oops, sorry, wrong page. Sorry about that. It's a budget, simplified. It shows the expenses, and then it shows the income, and it shows after you deduct the income, the expenses from the income, what remains that you can use. I wanted to introduce that to you quickly and briefly because you're going to find that that basic technique is going to help you with developing a habit of saving and knowing how much money you have to save. Now, with the next segment, I'm going to be telling you other aspects for you to consider, but right now, this is what I want you to focus on. I hope that you found this information helpful and informative, and I ask that you please give me your comments, suggestions, your questions, your requests, because this is I'm producing this in an effort to help others. It's helped me, it's helped my sons, it's helping my grandbabies, and I hope that it will help you. So please post your suggestions, your comments, your requests, your questions, and I'll be trying to be swift to respond. Remember that I'm also on Facebook, and you can look up my publicly published presentation concerning investing in corporate stocks, Simplified. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye now. Look forward to your questions.